On behalf of On Us, the voice for the incarcerated, we would like to take this time out and send a shout out to all the fathers that's on the land of the living, taking on their responsibilities. We salute y'all, man. Happy Father's Day. And we can't forget those good fathers that's resting in peace. Happy Father's Day.
Everybody say, take me.
Take me in your arms and hold me close.
Rain
down on me.
You can put your hands again. Come on. Everybody say, feel me.
Welcome to On Us. I'm your host today, your co-host today, Abdul the Black Sheep. And what we want to do today is we want to send shout outs and we want to speak to the essence of fatherhood while incarcerated, right? I'm not a father per se. I don't have any kids, unfortunately. I don't my father in the sense, you know what I mean? I don't have a father in the sense that most people have a father in. My mother, again, like I said, my mother was raised by 9 individuals. So Father's Day has always been a sore spot for me. However, that does not allow me, that does not negate the fact that I do wish those that are out there being fathers, you know what I mean, happy Father's Day. And for playing the roles that are essential, you know what I mean, for young men and young women, you know what I mean, to have in their lives. So in saying that, you know what I mean, it's not so much more to say happy Father's Day, but a congratulation in the process of being a father, you know what I mean, in the course of in your lives, you know what I mean, and with the good and the bad that comes with it. So what we're going to have today is we're going to have a group and a body of young men going to come together, and they're going to either wish Happy Father's Day to their fathers who have been essential in their lives, who have instilled principles and values to them that they're now able to look to and say that they respect and they love the simple fact that he's there in their lives. Then there's those that want to speak to the fact of what it means to be a father behind the wall, and being a parent in prison, you know what I mean, which is a task within itself.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good, brother. Just right here, enjoying the day, speaking to the family and whatnot, taking the time to participate in this right here.
Okay, so happy Father's Day, or what Father's Day mean to you?
All right. Well, happy Father's Day. And Father's Day means to me celebration of having your little baby out there, or spending the day together and, you know, doing something productive, doing something that, you know, you guys could bond with each other and share with each other. You know, just like Mother's Day, they got theirs, and with the fathers, you know, you make each other proud. Me personally, I would go out fishing, spend a whole day out fishing with my daughter, because I don't have a dad myself, but you know, just spending that one day with them, the whole day.
Well, happy Father's Day, and what Father's Day mean to you?
Happy Father's Day to yourself too, brother. Father's Day to me, I don't have no kids, but I have a special relationship with my father. You know, my father, he's been through me every step of the way through this. I've been incarcerated for 11 years. And he's the only person, friend or family member that has been with me every step of the way. And, you know, he wasn't around a lot when I was younger. You know, my parents got divorced when I was 12, and so he kind of left the picture. When I turned 18, he took me in, and we struggled together all the way from renting a single room in a 2-bedroom apartment from a paisa in a Mexican neighborhood to making it on our own. And then, of course, I got incarcerated, and, you know, so it's a very special day for me. It means a lot to him. And, you know, because there was a time where I didn't celebrate this day because he wasn't around. So now it's something that I hold near and dear to my heart. And if it wasn't for my dad, none of this would be possible. I don't know if my life would be possible. So that's where I'm at with that one.
All right. Well, happy Father's Day, man. Thank you for sharing. Beautiful story.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you hearing me.
All right. Have a blessed one. Thank you.
You too, bro.
What's going on? Happy Father's Day, and what does Father's Day mean to you?
Hey, man, Father's Day mean a lot of things to me, but my brother, he's out there right now, and he's man, he's everything that I wish I was to my kids, man. And I see the way he works hard, and the way he provides, and the way he just take care of his son and do everything possible for his son to have a good life, and man, I wish I wish I was everything my brother is right now. But thanks for doing this, and I just want to wish my brother a happy Father's Day.
All right. Thank you for blessing the platform, man. Happy Father's Day and have a blessing.
Thank you, sir.
What's going on with you, man?
What's going on with you, man? Happy Father's Day, and what did Father's Day mean to you?
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, well, to me, like I say, growing up without mine, I lost mine a few days before I was born. I actually lost my father, and growing up without him, of course, I feel like it's an identity thing, because that's a part of you, that's half of you. But father and a daughter of my own, it's a little difficult now. My daughter's 18 now. I've been gone since she was 4 years old. So just missing all the grade school, and just all throughout our school years, it was difficult. But still having the opportunity and appreciating the opportunity to have my input and be there for it in the ways that I can be. A lot of times it's kind of still difficult, because to me, fathering means being present. So the fact that I'm not able to be present, it kind of still, a touchy subject. But, I just appreciate what I do, and I'm thankful for what I am able to do, and at least being able to have that relationship with her.
Man, well said. And trust me, your input is just more important whether you're in the presence or the absent.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, man, I'm blessed by the best. Happy Father's Day. What did Father's Day mean to you?
Happy Father's Day to you as well. It's good to hear, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
For me personally, I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to everybody, but this day holds special meaning to me. My dad's no longer with me, and to get a chance to say I love you, miss you, and stuff is very important. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, what's going on with you, man? Happy Father's Day. What does Father's Day mean to you, man?
Man, Father's Day means a lot to me, because since I became a drug counselor, I started asking my pops questions, trying to understand what it was like for him growing up in segregated South, what it was like being a black man trying to raise 4 boys in Los Angeles. And for me, it was looking at my life history. I was identifying how I came to be the person that I was. How did I end up doing life without parole for a gang-related murder? And when I started looking at my history, I started looking at my pops. He was an alcoholic. He smoked weed. He was physically and verbally abusive to Mom. He was neglectful to us. He was doing his thing. And so I had all these resentments. Though he's been here, I was still angry with him. But when I started to look at this and I started to ask why, I needed to understand, just like for myself, what I went through in order to develop the behaviors that I developed, the addictions that I developed. Going into that gang lifestyle, I needed to understand, what did he go through? And so I started off with a simple question. What was your pops like? Because I never met my family on the other side. He said I didn't meet my pops until I was 9 years old, and he lived 2 houses down. And then when he started to develop a relationship with his pops pulled a knife on him, ended that relationship quick. And so he was non-existent. And so then I started asking about, what it was like growing up in his neighborhood, what it was like going to school. And he grew up in poverty. I remember seeing this picture of him and my Uncle Scooty and my great-grandma sitting there looking like they just came off the plantation to its overalls, baggy clothes, not having anything. And so he grew up in poverty. He grew up in all this stressful situation. And so he developed that alcoholism. Then when he gained a craft and he started working on fiberglass, he was able to work on cars, and he got a job with Boeing. He would tell me about how the white dudes that he worked with would steal his work, or they would sabotage his work in order to degrade him and get him out the way. And so I understand that also fueled his alcoholism and his anger, because it's easy to take your anger out on somebody that's close to you. It's difficult to do it to somebody else that there's going to be repercussions for.
Exactly.
And so I started to understand what my father was going through. And so I asked more questions about how he put food on the table. And he was talking about hunting gators and taking the gators to the butcher, and he would keep the meat and give them some money for it, and he would give them the skins too. And so this was a rough life that he went through. And as I understood that, I understood that though my father was lacking, he did the best he could with what he had, because he stayed there. He didn't do like his father did, and it was rough, but he did better than the generation before.
Man.
And so now that I understand that, I rejoice on this day. There is no more resentment. There's no more anger. I love my pops, and he's here for me right now today. He stayed faithful these 20 years. He's been here for me, even though we went through a lot of mess growing up.
Man.
We used to fight, physically fight, as I got older and I got into the games. And so I see now that despite whatever we went through, he still had love for me as his son.
Man.
And so I really appreciate this.
Man.
But also, let me tell you about my brother. See, I don't have any kids. See, when I came in, I was young. I didn't have any kids, but my brother, he has kids. And he was my big homie. Well, my brother above me. I have 3 older brothers, so he was above me. He was my big homie. And he lost all his kids. His wife left, and he was done. He was got addicted to crystal meth. He had lost his job. Life just went down the tube. And so he told me one day he went to go get on GR. He says, a boxer says, do you need some help? And he was like, yes, I need some help. And so he went into rehab, got his life together, and right now he's one of the best father figures I can see in my life around me. He's being an amazing father to his children, because the cycle can't be broken.
Man.
We just got to sacrifice and put forth the effort.
Man, that part right there, man, you blessed the platform with a real, true, story of us all. It's all our stories, and a lot of people is not speaking on it, man. Very touchy, very respectfully touchy. Not that touchy, but respectfully. It penetrated
Yes,
to
sir.
my soul, because it's almost one of my stories, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, I thank you for this time. I want to say happy Father's Day to my pops, Clarence Rose, my brother, Anthony Rose, and I really appreciate this time, bro.
All right, for sure. Thank you for blessing the platform, man. It's on us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, what's going on with you, man? Happy Father's Day, and what does Father's Day mean to you?
Well, yeah, happy Father's Day. But Father's Day mean to me is for the families who have a father that being daddies out there taking care of their own. For the fathers that want to be daddies in here, happy Father's Day to them. And for the fathers that are stay-at-home fathers, all the fathers that want to go away with the cycle that was destructive, that caused many people like myself not the opportunity to become a daddy. I want to say happy Father's Day to each and every father.
For sure. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. Happy Father's Day, man. What does Father's Day mean to you, sir?
Thank you very much, man. It means a lot. A lot of us in here struggle to be a father. And, we end up in these places. But, we like to give a shout out to the fathers that are out there succeeding all the way from here from Chuckawalla Valley that to keep up the good work. I know it's hard. I know the pressure could be there. We run from it. A lot of us ran from it, but the ones that could, stand strong and continue to be that father figure, to children, especially if they're not even their biological children, that's a blessing. So keep up the good work to all the fellas out there that, keeping it strong, being that father.
Exactly.
And we appreciate that.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Man, thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, sir. What does Father's Day mean to you?
Man, it mean everything, man. The fathers, they count. For so long we didn't been out the households due to unfortunate circumstances, and a lot of women, strong women, beautiful black women been raising us throughout these generations, and the father's been kind of absent due to our situation. And I do believe that the fathers are important. You know, we didn't make mistakes, and you know, a lot of things didn't happen with us. You know, the traumatizing experiences, and a lot of us didn't know how to cope, and so we made decisions that caused us to end up in here or even worse. And so I feel that it means the world to the kids and to the women for us to be back into the communities and to be productive members of society, and just try to, you know, give what we know, the knowledge that we didn't gain, and give it back to the community and the kids. So that's what Father's Day mean to me, man. Just for the brothers out there struggling and trying to give back and trying to, you know, recreate ourselves and be, you know, members of our family, and just to, you know, love one another again, love our families again, the proper way. That's what Father's Day mean to me, man. God bless y'all, and y'all have a beautiful day.
Man, thank you for blessing the platform. Have a beautiful Father's Day, man. Thank you.
You too, brother.
What's going on with it, man? Happy Father's Day, and what does Father's Day mean to you?
Father's Day means we had a good father that took care of us, man, but we just took the different route. That's what it means.
Exactly.
Yeah, but, you know, like we say, man, you know, we're blessed to have a good father out there for us. Not just me, but all of us, you feel me? Some of us got it, some of us don't. But, you know, we're going to keep pushing, man. And I just want to send a shout out to all the fathers out there in the Bay Area. That's where I'm from, and especially right there in California. That's
Bay Area.
There you go. See, that we're from the Bay Area. That's where I grew up all my life. But, you know, like I said, I just want to send a shout out to all the fathers out there. And I appreciate y'all doing everything y'all can for us, even when we're behind these walls.
For sure, man.
All right?
Thank you for blessing the platform. Happy Father's Day.
Okay, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. How you feel to be in the winner's circle? Hey, how you feel to be in the winner's circle, sir?
Hey, man, like, since I'm just living and loving it so I can love it and live it, right? And stuff, I'm doing all right, man.
I heard
Don't
that,
you know, he always told me to watch out and watch what you see, right?
Yeah,
then he say, hey, watch and talk what you know, right? And he say, hey, you gotta smell the herb. You know? I put life in everything, even the herb. Right. Hey, wait a minute, hold on, let me see if this woman got my money right first.
Yeah, I need a